I love the saying, burn the boats, especially that it brings to mind three great adventurers. Alexander the Great, for example, used this strategy when he arrived on the shores of Persia with his heavily outnumbered Greek army. In 1519, in Mexico, Hernan Cortez, the Spanish commander, burnt his ships so that his men would have to conquer or they'd die. The Bounty mutineers, who landed in Pitcairn Island in 1789, they too burned their ships, their only ship. So what's that got to do with corporate, entrepreneurial or creative beings such as us? Because if we want to raise our investable quotient in the mind and hearts of best and most giving investors, we need to follow through just like a conquistador. Think it through just for a second. Nowadays, who is investing in you? Isn't it your customers, your team, your suppliers, your funders, your lenders, and anyone really who you need to get growth? Those are the investors in you who, before they invest, must get the answer to their unspoken doubt. Will she, he, the team follow through or waver at the challenge? And a friend of mine, a money investor, reflects precisely this question when she sometimes asks a startup founder or small business owner, so you want my full-time money for your part-time commitment? And asking, she's questioning commitment when she does feel she needs to ask that. So you've kept the boat as an escape for when things get tough, right? And just the other week, together with 30 plus Masters of Entrepreneurship and Innovation University students, we discussed how an investor knows when to invest in you. i.e. what engages an investor of time, skills, reputation, resources, or money to willingly and givingly back you? Isn't it that you ask? Why is that? How could that be so simple that it's just asking? Well, first, because asking can be the difference between something happening or not. And second, because it is you that makes the difference. And clients, employers, cash investors look for that difference in unspoken human elements such as enthusiasm to progress, compassion to lead. If you're asking my investor friend for cash, be sure to be enthusiastically clued in. She says when choosing between two investments, it's the enthusiasm of the founder or the owner that can hold sway, because she knows that's when the magic happens, that you're playing to your strengths and you won't want to use your escape boat. And digging deep like that, you need the power of something I've come to call the self-accountability code, because that way you can establish your commitment, find the foundation of your commitment. So when you want your best and most giving investors to back you, to buy in to you, you can learn from what great venturers have taught us and burn the boats and be committed just like a conquistador.